So I've reported on Comicsgate before. It's like Gamergate, but in the comics industry. We have seen the comic book industry tank as they change comic books to be more progressive, ruining storylines and upsetting a lot of the fans. This has resulted in comic book bros going independent and becoming hugely successful selling directly to fans. But there has been a lot of drama within Comicsgate. One of the more prominent names of Comicsgate, Ethan Van Sciver, has decided to ditch the hashtag and go to phase 2. And I think there's something we can learn about this. What started as a movement to call out the two main publishers, DC and Marvel, for its ever-increasing left-wing propaganda has turned into creating content and producing works of our own. Some people have criticized Van Sciver for taking this turn, and they feel like the movement should really only be about criticizing. So Van Sciver ditched the Comicsgate hashtag to create his own company called All Caps Comics, dedicated to creating content and helping other content creators. He calls it Phase 2, Create. And I really think there's something to this. Van Sciver recognized that the fans were unhappy and wanted to create content that would please the consumers. He said it's time for substantial change you can hold in your hands. They are not ideas, they are real. And this parallels politics in real life. I think it's something really important that conservatives should consider and make note of. I have been saying for a while now that we should take the next step. 2016 was the time to criticize the left, the SJWs, the feminists, break down their arguments, and we expose them. They look like a complete joke now. So now in 2018 and 19 is the time to take the next steps, create real change. It's time for phase 2. It's time for us to create new platforms, place politicians into places of power that will help our position, get into the educational institutions to start canceling out all the left-wing propaganda, start creating art, movies, shows, and music. What do we want to replace culture with when we have exposed the left? The left is a joke. Hollywood has been exposed. No one's buying into their crap anymore. We have rallied against the left, elected Trump, and we are fighting back so hard that the left is scared and trying to shut us up. But what do we do next? Complain so much that we all just get banned? And then what? How about we take a lesson from Comicsgate and start creating the world we want to live in? It's time for phase 2. What do you have to offer? If you want to see more from me and the rest of the Rebel team, like and subscribe.